What I am is not normal. Wanting to kill yourself is not normal. You have a mental disorder. The fact that you even think about suicide, have it, and admit to it means you have a mental disorder. It does not mean that, well, society just needs to be more accepting of me. And they just need to adapt to me. All society adapt to me and my suicidal thoughts. Give me what I want or else. That's not how it fucking works, so fuck you. This is going to be a very raw, mostly uncut video because I just saw what Natalie Ryan posted on her Facebook and shared, and I need to address it because there's a specific part in here where it really pisses me off. So I'm just going to go straight into it and read it, and then I'm going to break down where I'm fucking furious with this post because this is bullshit. It says, "Tonight is another sleepless night for me. Writing at 3 a.m. is hard, so I'm going to be blunt. My suspicions were confirmed 2 days ago that there is a very slim chance I and all other trans women will be competing in the PDGA soon. This may come as a shock to some of you, seeing as we just had the Board of Elections not too long ago, and you all thought that would be the end of it, isn't it? No, that would be the end of it. It isn't. Ha 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 ha. Guess who has insider information? And gee, I wonder who her BFF in the PGA is. Hint. I'm not going to hint at it. It's fucking Laura Nactigal. She is friends with her, or he is friends with him, and they know already what's going to happen. It isn't the end. The end is near, though. Let's just watch it happen. I'm going to grab my popcorn. I have more suffering on my plate because a few people are uncomfortable with what I am instead of who I am. I pushed myself as hard as I possibly could to get to the top so that other trans people had someone to look up to so that they might have any reassurance that being trans isn't the end of our lives but the beginning. It seems that too many of you don't want that or don't care. But the advantages, I hear you screech for the millionth time. I've said it before and I will say it again. Sports aren't fair. Well, you know what, Natalie? Fucking life is not fair. Life is not fair. Do you understand that? Nobody put you in the position that you're in. You were born the way you were born. You know what? That happens. Guess what? That's your plight. That's what you have to deal with. Some people are born with what you're born with. Some people are born just depressed in general, not with how they look or what they are or what they want to be. They're just naturally fucking depressed and want to die almost on a daily basis. Every single player has their own set of advantages, like being tall or young or having a good head on your shoulders. I don't know if I have anything from my past, but if I did, why is mine illegal and everyone else is okay? I know why. People think mine is unnatural, or that I made a choice to get here. No, I don't believe that you made a choice to be here. Most people don't think that you made a choice to just go through all of this shit. Same way, I didn't make a choice to feel the way that I feel. It's not a choice that I make every day. It's a thought that I battle every fucking day. And I know you battle the same shit, and it's not because of society. It's in your head. Just like depression is in my head, gender dysphoria is a real thing. That is why you feel what you feel. It's one thing to be outcasted and have negative people hating on you and all that. That happens. That's part of being on social media and being a public figure. Society does not cause depression. Society adds to depression that you already have. And how you handle that is up to you. I didn't ask for this. Hell, half of y'all think all this was a choice I made on a whim. I wouldn't be alive had I not transitioned. You act like you're owed something. Nobody owes you anything. We didn't do this to you. You didn't do this to you. You didn't do this to me. I didn't do this to me. I didn't. I blame no one. I expect nothing from anyone. I expect no one to fucking hug me or pat me on the back because I don't fucking need it. It ain't gonna fucking help. So, deal with your actual problem, the problem going on between these two fingers. Deal with that. Then you will actually be able to handle life as what you are. There are plenty of people that are transgender that actually try to fix the problem, but still maintain being transgender. Not trying to force themselves into everybody else's space to say that you're this or that. Most people don't give a shit that you are transgender. No one cares. That's fine. But you're not a real woman. But for you to claim that you have the right, which is basically what you're all doing, is that you have the right to some extra treatment for your shit. Like, I'm crazy. I'm crazy, but not you. There's nothing wrong with you. You just need people to be nicer to you, to accept you. But what do I get out of? What do I get out of what I got to go through? The answer is that nobody gives a fuck. I give a fuck. I actually do give a fuck because I know what it's like to fucking struggle with just wanting to be here. I fucking get it. But Jesus Christ, at least I acknowledge that there's something going on between my fucking eyeballs back in here. There's something not right. It was never a choice. I flipped a coin because I couldn't decide if I wanted to end my life or try to salvage it transitioning. That coin is the reason I'm here today. And yet with all the joy I've had the last few years, there are still some days I wish it flipped the other way. Okay? And you're going to sit here and emotionally blackmail people by bringing up suicide? Like that's going to be like, oh, well, I flipped a coin. I flip a coin every fucking week. Don't fucking sit there and tell me that you're flipped the coin one fucking time. One time. You have a mental disorder, just like I do. Yours is about how you look and what you are, and wanting people to accept you. You know what? A lot of people have accepted you. But you also need to be realistic about those expectations of what you want people to accept you as and how you perceive them. Some people aren't going to agree with you. That's your plight. You know what? I could tell you I'm suicidal all the time. I hate life. I just hate life. There's no logical reason for me to hate my life. I have a great life. It's very frustrating to see you, who I thought, I've tried to support you. I've tried to tell people, go after the rules, not the players. Leave Natalie Orion alone. She's within the rules. In fact, you may be the only one who actually has followed the rules and actually submitted their paperwork when Chloe Alice didn't. So, fuck her. I don't know why I decided to write this all out. Maybe I'm hoping this will somehow help, but it's probably too late for anything I say to matter. So I said it anyway. You're using this as blackmail, to emotionally blackmail people to feel sorry for you. Why do you need us to feel sorry for you? The transgender suicidal rate it increases after transition. It goes harder. Do you know why it's so bad before and after, and why it gets worse after? Because you're not addressing the real problem. I accept that there's something wrong with me. You can't accept that. Your whole entire people can't accept that. You brush it off and you make it's transgenderism. It's not a mental disorder. No, it's not that at all. Even though you just openly admitted that before all of this, you basically flipped a coin whether or not you wanted to live or die before anybody ever had anything to do with any of it. Before any of this is happening right now. Before any of it. If that's hard for you to hear, I'm fucking sorry. It's pretty hard for you to accept. I'm sorry, not sorry. I have severe depression, anxiety. There are days I just want to fucking disappear. I don't expect anything from anybody out there to do anything for me because there's nothing you can do. Only you can deal with your own shit. You get more positive feedback from people that don't even really understand you. People that are just happy, normal, everyday people Like, oh, well, you should just be okay with that. They don't know what depression is. People that go through this regularly, we know what it looks like. And you, yeah, you're not fixing it. Change your body, look, do whatever. That doesn't make it go away. It's still in here. And it ain't because of people that don't agree with you or think that you're unnatural. It's in here regardless. That is a fact. So fuck you for trying to sit there and emotionally blackmail people into just do what you want to do. Just everybody, do what I want to do. Otherwise, wink, wink,